Welcome back, guys. So, this episode is gonna focus on our little power situation. It can almost last through the night, and just right here we might as well just set up a new solar field since it's so easy to do. So, if we go into our little solar blueprint here and line it up with our wall, I think that will give us exactly what we need. So let's see how big this is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna have any issues doing it like this. We still have enough room to go in with trains. So yeah, let's just build one more and have our robots deliver all the things right here. And just look at the mess in here. We have 8,000 robots in there moving things around. So that's a good sign, at least in regards to us spending a ton of resources. I like it. How are we looking on this front? That's looking fine. The plastic is still lacking, I think. Yep. And petroleum is keeping up somewhat. Nope. So that's also lacking now. But that's just because this needs to be built still. So as soon as everything here gets done building, it will be a lot better. And we can get all the things we need. We'll get all our low density structures made over here. So we can get some more space scaffolding, and then we can go to space again quite soon and continue our research, among other things. Also, let's get our little blueprint, pretty much this one, and sort out this mess. Go. That should help our robot charging quite a bit because they are completely stuck right now. And let's just copy that one. Then we can always just put it down, I think, right where it's needed. Might be a blueprint you want to save, since I can see us using it in the future. Get you away and get you away. Let's just see here. You can go into the Roboport blueprint. Yeah, then we can start to charge all this, because they are completely stuck. But that's just the way it is right now. But that will not last for long. So resources are coming in at quite a good speed. It seems like I just can't keep up. Copper is out there. The copper over here is still fine. So you should still be golden in that regard. Just having our trains run around, dropping off what we need. And charging for days. Damn. Just look at that insane swarm. So no need to dwell on that. We have other things we need to do. One of those being expanding this little things here with more chests, so things don't get stuck, pretty much. Not the optimal solution with this. Might move it somewhere else. We have a massive power crash. So that's nice. I should have fixed this before. But oh well. As soon as the sun comes up, we will go back into production. And hopefully it won't be an issue. Oh, a biter as well. Where do they come from? Because there are no biter nests up here. Come on, little robots, please fix everything up. I think I asked you a few episodes back if robots, or not robots, if aliens drop from the air, and I haven't been able to find it out myself yet, and I don't know if any of you know the answer to it, because it definitely feels like that's the case. So that might be something that's cool to find out. No need to take any more power yet. Let's just give it a small amount of time to adjust. It's all going out, it's all crafting, pretty much. So soon the base is built and we will be able to give it a small amount of time to recover, because we are spending, how much are we spending, to be honest? Had a small dip power issue there, but other than that our production has gone up quite significantly the last hour. So wow, just wow. I think our science might also be the thing that taxed it, with its maybe done a bit too big of an upgrade at the same time. Yeah, I'll count that as quite a big of an upgrade. Do we have like 10k in the air? Yeah, all robots in there, they can't charge fast enough. That is an issue, and nighttime is quickly coming into effect. But we can spend the time looking at some of these things. Have we produced all the new items? We are starting to. I would like to, oh, we can't make the other things since that is all made in space. What is material testing pack used for? Let's see, what are you used for? To make a ton of things, it seems, but that's a bit into the future, so we can wait a few minutes with that one. That can be made, but in space. Scrap recycling is also something that's good, but not needed yet. And all the things will be made as soon as we have enough low density structures. So let's just go and check up on our, let's just do this, get into more roboports to fill out this area. Will it fit like that? Nope. So remove you and place down you. That will help us on that. And this one is filling up nicely with scaffolding. Isn't scaffolding quite expensive? Yeah, it needs low density structures. It needs 10 plastic. Damn. Let's give this a little rest. I'll just keep it at 1,000. Then we'll start to build it up nice and slowly. But that is quite a lot of plastic we're using to make scaffolding. I did not I completely forgot that I was using that much. So that makes a ton of sense while our plastic is running out. That's caught up. Now we just need the reds, and the red ones are producing as fast as they can. That means we just need to upgrade these to the next tier. So that pretty much just means taking this one, and I'd like to go from that one to that one. Give you an upgrade. How many is that? 140. That's fine. And let's do the same down here. Green's missing as well. And upgrade you to the next tier. That should give us some almost 50% more increase. Goes from, oh wait, oh yeah, we don't have productivity in these yet, and it's not really needed for now, but it definitely is here. Where are we making the low density structures? Oh, what, the scaffolding? I'm guessing that takes productivity as well. Unfortunately it doesn't. It just takes a ton of resources. So yeah, that's a bit bad. So let's spend a few minutes on our train network then. We have some oil we want to grab. We want the oil to come in here the same way, because oil is one of the things we're missing. The same with petroleum. So these are working as fast as they can. They have enough light oil. They're just not, missing power. So we're just kind of missing, power. How should we solve that? How should we? How should we fix our power issues? To be honest, we could go for nuclear, just to get the start done. We should have all the research done for nuclear, and it shouldn't be that bad to set up. Except it's been a while since I've done it last, so I might need to find myself a little blueprint, or build myself a blueprint. But that is not the worst thing in the world. So let's check up on all of this. Robots are starting to get a bit of free time again. And all these things are just shocking along nicely. It is pretty much just plastic, advanced circuits, that we're missing. That's holding back this entire process. And it's probably the same over here. Are you just missing green circuits, or are you just not getting put in fast enough? Seems it might be a combination of both. So let's do that. Give it a small amount of inserters. And now solar panels will get made a bit faster. So that is very, very good. But still, I want to fix that. That is something I want to fix right now. Barrels need to get delivered down here. So we only have one train running with the... Or it can have an extra on it. What is going on here? Oh, there's no coal anywhere it can go to. That is bad. That is bad. Seems we are using way too many resources. So let's do this. We have coal over here, we have coal down here. We could just use belts to transport it over here. And I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's the train take me down there. Thank you. In our little setup, I have some belts, not a lot, but I have some. And that will mean that we can just take in this coal right over here. Not quite sure how many blueprints we need. Let's continue trains over here just to get down the construction robots. Might have been a bit stupid to take the train out that way, but we can always just remove it afterwards. For example, this one doesn't need to be a train, it can just be a normal one. Right here. And then let's set up coal transportation out this way. Here, and get rid of all that. Copy you, right here, here, and there to there. I think that'll be fine. Then we can merge these together. I think it might be enough to just do it in one line. At least that is what I'm going to do. Merge. Here and here. And then we might just take it across that way. Take you right there. Of course, the only place where we can't connect it under is exactly where I do it. Might just do underground belts the whole way. God damn it. Typical, so many things we need to remove. Go away. Go away. That was a lot better. Here is a small amount of pipe, sorry. Just getting this one up here. And then we just kind of need the power to come back, and then the base will be fine. And that is the entire issue here. So I did mess up a small amount by sending so many things to space, or wanting to send so many things to space, that I completely disregarded what this space needs. That is to not have 10,000 robots in there at the time. They just kind of need to charge and return back. because they are crashing all over the place. Oh, silly, silly me. But other than that, things are looking bright for our base. We're spending 11k iron plates per minute, constructing God knows what that we need for our space base. And we need to make sure that our supply lines can handle this influx. Are we down on iron? Oh, that is something. Oh, is this not train? Is it just a train that's not running? What is our trains doing? Iron. It's going down, going down. Might just need another iron train, to be honest. So let's just fix that. Right hand drive. 2 on it. Like to copy the iron train. Thank you. Paste that. Just jump in and then you can go. Or little iron train, where you're going now, you're going just in and then you loop around. Wow, this is such a bad junction. We need to we probably need to fix that at some point. But that will be in a little while still. Okay, oh, I haven't turned that one off. That's why our iron is so so strange. It's part of the old design. And with the old design, we don't turn them off when they have less than 8k. That means that all the trains are going to this one, since it's closest. And then it doesn't really matter that it doesn't have enough enables able if iron is less than 8k. Does have some kind of threshold. That means that should iron's less, oh, it's greater than 8k, then you enable. That means these train will go somewhere else now, to places where we actually have iron, so we don't starve our base. Because we have no iron ore in base at the moment. Holy moly, we're using a ton of power. That is insane. And I think all the scaffolding might be to blame. But we'll just leave it there for now. Because we're still, as soon as this stacks up to 1,000, then stop delivering here. Then these will fill up quite soon, and then the base will start to normalize a small amount. Because this is definitely not sustainable in the long run. And we have all of things, no, not all of things running, but we have quite a lot of it running. And that is definitely optimal if we have enough power. We have concrete. Damn. We're missing sand, and sand's pretty much just getting delivered down here. That means we have to expand this as well. Jesus. More sand for everyone. I just kind of need to deliver stone. Wow, we had a pretty funny spot in this Let's Play. So let's just go up here. And we might as well continue the research in space, since that doesn't tax our power here on the ground. And we could probably also go to another world and set up I want to go to space and get that one done. So let's take what we have right now and go to space and start to build. Should I take some solar panels with me? They are 60 kilowatts. The ones I have in space right now are 5 times as good. But I don't know if that's just because they're in space. So let's grab some. Can you bring 50 solar panels to me? Just normal ones. So we can have some power in space. And we probably don't need accumulators, since it's always sunny in space. I don't think we are ever behind anything, like behind Earth or anything in that regard. So power should be running non-stop in space, unlike down here, where it's definitely not running non-stop. Let's go grab some rubber ports as well. Let's see, rubber ports. Let's just grab 10 of you. We have power poles, we have inserters. We'll bring 1,000 to upgrade this one, to get a ton of robots working a lot more efficiently. Maybe fixing stacking, oh it's 300, fixing that one. So what do we have in here now? Let's see. A ton of science. We might lose a bit when we'll crash with this in space. We have scaffolding. I need to remember to get the solar panels before I go anywhere. Might set up one for it right here with solar panels. Good to have. Where's that inserter? Right here. Less than 50 of solar panels, then you'll work. Should work now, and then we can request solar panels right here. Just keep 50 on you. Good, good, good. So is everything else working as it should? Science is filling up. Mean that won't be an issue quite soon. How many canisters do you need? Uh-oh. Did our life support not get limited in its production? It did, but what is all the life support capsule is being used for? It seems that hasn't been limited, and that might also be an issue with the base at the moment. So let's just go check on that. That's a lot of life support capsules, and that might have been oh yeah, look at that. And these are quite expensive. Yeah. So now this should stop producing. Then these should stop producing. Damn. Oh well, that's something you learn when you forget to limit your chests. Almost forgot again. And everything is pretty much just grinding to a halt. Missing items everywhere around the base. Mostly petroleum. But that is definitely trying to keep up. Let's see, petroleum being produced. Are we missing light oil? Can't be right. We are missing light oil. But we have enough heavy oil. Nope, missing heavy oil as well. So it's pretty much the whole supply chain that's pretty much starved. So I'll end the episode here, and then I'll figure out what we should do next episode to solve all our issues, where most of it pretty much just comes from lack of power. And the solution might just be to give it a bit of time to sort itself out, since we are producing so many things, so many things. But luckily these are stacking up and filling up nicely. Let's just remove some of them. So let's end the episode here with us just having half as many scaffolding being produced. There we go. And that is completely fine. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you still enjoy. I know the last episode, or especially this one, has been a bit lackluster with just a lot of maintenance. And yeah, it's like that once in a while when you try to build more than your base can handle. But anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye bye, guys.